Are we on live? Check, check. Okay, it says I'm live. I'm trying out the YouTube live thing. Stop streaming. Apparently I'm streaming. Public view. Let's see the public view. Yes, I'm on. I'm on. Can anyone see me? Can you guys see me, by the way? Have I started streaming? No? Can anyone see me? Leave a comment if you can. View all comments. Yep, all good. Yeah, all is well. Okay, thanks, guys. It didn't auto-upload the comments, which kind of sucks. All right. Apparently, public view, pause. All right. Hang on, just let me, 70% CPU usage. That's a lot. Anyway, hi guys, thanks for joining me live. It looks like some people have turned up. I'm doing another test, still setting up my live streaming PC here. I've got my nice swivel monitor. It's fantastic. I'm going to be able to use this thing for awesome. Okay, I'm up. I'm now recording to disk. I forgot to record to disk. 71% CPU usage. I'm using Wirecast. I'm still using the free version of that. Just trying it out. Seems to be a few bugs in it. And I'm now streaming live to YouTube. So I've got my new live streaming PC. It's mounted under there on its own little shelf. And I'm slowly getting things set up. It is getting there. I'm using a Logitech C920 webcam at the moment, and that will eventually sit. It's mounted on my tripod at the moment. I'm about to do a live mailbag and hopefully show people how I shoot a mailbag. And normally that webcam will sit on top of here, on top of this monitor, and hopefully I can use the monitor for my microscope. I'm able to switch my microscope view. I could actually do that live right now. Should we try it? Why not? Why not? Here we go. I've got it plugged in. There seems to be a few bugs in Wirecast, but I'll try it anyway. And the whole plan is that I can add all these cameras when I set up like a real live show. This is not a real one. I can capture. Ta-da! I can now transition. Oops, I'm back. There we go. Sorry, audio wasn't working there. I swear there's bugs in this Wirecast software. I switched cameras there. You almost certainly saw that. I switched to my Tagano microscope here, and I was able to zoom in and everything. You wouldn't have heard the audio on that because I hadn't set up the audio for that Tagano microscope yet. But that is the plan. Anyway, yeah, and apparently you can set up multiple shots here, multiple cameras. That's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have my HDMI from my Tagano microscope. This webcam I'm shooting with at the moment, the Logitech C920, it's eventually going to go on the top of this monitor here. And I'll have another one on the other bench. I'll probably have another wide shot and things like that. And I'll be able to switch between these. And I can probably even use my second Canon HFM 400 HDMI out. I've got to get a very long, thin HDMI cable to go into the capture card. I need a few more switch boxes and things like that, but really nice. I can switch the image from the microscope through to the monitor, and the monitor I can just sit over here, or I can have it in my talking head videos. Like normally I sit here, my camera's there, and I'll be able to actually play things on the monitor and talk about stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, it's coming along. Just need some more bits and bobs and cables and things like that. So hopefully I am recording this to disk, or it will automatically be captured by YouTube anyway. I'm transmitting in 720p. It's using 2.5 megbits or thereabouts. 30 frames per second, hopefully. That's the plan. These Logitech C920 webcams, H.264 compression inside, much better than that crappy one I used in the test last time, if you've seen that. So, 86% CPU usage. I'm really maxing out my CPU there. But anyway, hopefully, I'm not sure if I've got like auto audio level and all that stuff sort of set up yet. So anyway, I'll turn off my Tagano, and all right, I'm going to do a live mailbag. Well, I'm just going to switch. I'm just going to probably forget this camera's on, although I might do some commentary to tell you how it goes. But anyway, here we go. I can put this tripod here, and hopefully you can watch me. So that's the plan. This could take a couple of hours. You wanted to see it live. Some people wanted to see it live, so well, there it is. It will take a while. There we go. That's a pretty good shot. I guess you can get the bench. You can get me operating my camera, all that sort of jazz. There's schematics for the Stanford Research filter. Still organising my lab. It's a mess. I've got acoustic tiles missing from the ceiling. Audio is going to be awful on this. So, right. All right, 12:30. I'm not going to get any lunch. 264 minutes left on the battery for that camera. Awesome. I need a memory card. That helps. I just got some new SanDisk Extreme. Hey, that can test the. There we go. SanDisk Extreme, 16 gig. They're not they're not big, but they are the Extreme 45 megabits per second card. So got a whole bunch of these because I'm always losing cards, and I don't know. Anyway, I don't have to take them home now, which is good because I do all my editing here instead of at home. So. So the plan is it's now 12:30 on a Monday. Yes, I do shoot Mailbag Monday on a Monday. And the plan is to spend maybe a couple of hours shooting this because I've got tons of Mailbag stuff. I don't even think I'll be able to get through them all. It could take an hour. It could take the rest of the afternoon to do it. So anyway, I'll go for as long as I can. All right, so we've got that in, we've got battery, we're all good. I record using the internal mic. When I'm behind camera like this, I've gone away from using the lapel mic I used to, but no, they just get in the way, and if you turn your head to the side, the audio doesn't work that well. It's not that great. So the internal mic in this Canon HF G10, as long as I'm within, you know, half a meter of this. It works really well. The internal mics in this are really good. So lights, got to turn on my additional overhead lights because I've got my color balance set up in the camera, 4200 for the color balance. They're the colors of the lights I've got in here, or the temperature of the lights. I set F4 and ready to 7 minutes left on the card. Haven't deleted old footage. There you go. I can fix that. I'll just get a brand new card rather than just go delete stuff. I bought a few of them. There we go. Pain in the ass packages. Oh no, I can just rip that. Yep. SanDisk free something or other. Whoop-de-doo. All right. Brand new card. Should be pre-formatted. Ready to go. All right. Yeah, I have a habit of leaving old footage on the cards. I like to. I've hit a couple of bugs in this Canon HFG10 camera where sometimes if you reuse the card without deleting the original footage, I found that I've actually lost footage and it hasn't recorded it or something, or get the files corrupted or something weird like that. So I don't take the chance anymore. Before I start recording, I usually format the entire card. So I check what footage I've got on there, but this is a brand spanker, so fine. So all this dicking around, this is not much dicking around actually. I can do a lot more than this, but I go into initialize, boom, memory card B. For some reason, memory card slot A in this camera is not working anymore. I'm not sure why. I haven't investigated. I've just switched to memory card B slot and everything's fine. It's wearing out. I've had this camera for like, I don't know, 2.5 years now or something. All right, ready to go. Almost, not quite, because all this mailbag stuff, I got tons of it, and I have to delete people's addresses. No, I've already done that one. Hong Kong Logistics Company. No, I probably don't need to do that. That came by FedEx. I'm surprised they even sent it. Well, they didn't send it to my PO box. I had to go pick it up. And I've got a couple of weird things. So just delete people's and as usual, I have no idea what's in these. Sometimes people clue me up, but I don't remember. It's from Australia. Sometimes I don't remember until I open it, and then then it clicks. Josip Medved again. Sure, he's sent stuff before. He's having a couple of sucks of the sav. Gabrielle. Yeah, Josip. There's 2 from Josip, and I'm sure he's sent more before. And I've already. Yeah, I must have done this last time. Yeah, I've already erased all the addresses on these, I think. So here we go. Mailbag time. I haven't got a wide enough. Haven't got wide enough lens on this thing. All right, here we go. I got to clean this area. This is disgusting. All right, get my knife, cutting stuff open, and we're ready to rock and roll. All right. Is everyone watching, by the way? I'm going to go over and check the comments again. 248 new comments. Show them. 3 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago. Yeah, there's going to be a lag on this. All right. Keep your streaming. All right. Yeah, it's about a 1 minute delay. Yeah, it varies. The last time I did a live show, the delayed varied from like 20 seconds up to like 2 minutes. So depending on where you are in the universe. Okay. And all right. Still recording to disk and I'm still streaming. So yeah, here we go. All right, and hopefully it's streaming 720p live. But yeah, this is going to take ages to just verify that all this stuff works, and when I get my multiple cams set up and things like that. Yeah, before I can start, being confident that I can just, sit down, do a live show, and be able to switch cameras and all that sort of stuff, and have it go out live in 720p, and the lag's not really a problem. Because I can do the IRC chat window when I have the real live shows, when I'm actually interacting with the audience and getting questions and answers and stuff. I'll be on the IRC channel, which is now linked on my live page. I won't be using YouTube comments because that's just a dumb system. The YouTube comment system on the live show is just dumb. So anyway, here we go. Mailbag. Roll my jeans up. Barefoot in the lab, as always. There we go. Yep. Hi, welcome to everyone's favourite segment, Mailbag. Yes, I've got a ton of it. So most of it left over from last time. And yes, another trial. I'm shooting this live. So hi to all my, there's the webcam. Logitech C920 webcam. Wirecast software up there. I'm streaming this live on YouTube right now using the Wirecast software. A few bugs in that. It's real nasty. Anyway, yes, my machine is down the bottom there, underneath there, and I'm slowly getting it all set up. I will post a link to this live show. It will be on my YouTube channel anyway. It's being recorded, automatically being recorded by YouTube and by the Wirecast software. So hopefully I am getting there, folks. We're setting up this whole live system. So there you go. Anyway, Mailbag. And by the way, another quick thing. Hi. I've just set up a proper second EEVblog channel on YouTube, EEVblog 2, creatively titled. So I figure that's better than my my old personal channel, which was the Alt Zone channel. It's sort of like networked under the same Gmail account and YouTube account. Well, same Gmail, Google account as my other one. So I figure there's advantages to that. So I'll provide a link to that down below. So all these sorts of, any miscellaneous videos or outtakes or anything else that doesn't really belong on my main channel will go on EEVblog 2. So hopefully that works out and it's better than my Alt Zone channel. So sorry for everyone who's already signed up to my Alt Zone channel. I'll probably keep that for like my personal video, family Sagan videos or something like that. But the EEVblog 2 will be EEVblog content, so you don't have to put up with like Sagan videos or something like that if you don't want to watch them. Anyway, on to the Mailbag live. Here we go. I got a whole bunch of stuff, and oh geez, where to start? I don't know. Random box. All right, and all the crap ends up on the floor. I don't know, which one should I start with? This one's a book. I'll start out with that. That'll be quick. It'll just be a mention. I forget his name. I'm sure his letter will be in there. Anyway, sent a book in before. It's an updated book. So I know what this one is, so I'll pretend I don't. Most of the time I don't know what's in Mailbag. All right. And this one is from Kokomo Press, and well, we've seen this one before. It is a book, but I am told it is an updated copy of the book, and I think it even has one of my quotes in it. Let's have a look. Ta-da! It's been renamed. Here it is. Oh, Ziploc bag for my protection, which is handy if you're sending stuff like, oh, I got a t-shirt as well. Hang on. That is an engineer's guide to solving problems. And it's Bob. G'day, Bob. Good on you. He's and there it is. There's my quote. This conversational style book is something like I would write. You are definitely going to enjoy this. What? Yeah, I enjoy giving this one a read. I can't even read. I can't even read my own quote. There you go. Yeah, that's really nice. That is, it was called The Dog Barks. I'll see if I can get it. Hang on. Got to set up the shot properly. You know, it's all about framing. I do take reasonable pride in my videos in terms of framing. I like to make sure everything's in frame, there's not too much wasted space, the angle's right, all that sort of stuff. That's why I stop and start the video all the time. And that's why I can end up with 100 clips. This mailbag might have maybe 80 clips in it or something like that. Well, maybe not. It'll have probably at least 50. If any video doesn't have at least maybe 30 clips, then it's probably not a real EEVblog video. So yeah, framing, it's all about the framing and getting the exposure right as well. Sometimes books are sometimes hard because you've got white pages, so they will overexpose. If you set a manual exposure on your camera, they will overexpose. So yeah, there you go. I like to get these things right. Here we go. There you go. Found it on the bookshelf. The dog barks when the phone rings. You've seen this on the mailbag before. An engineer's guide to solving problems. I mentioned at the time, I think that, well, it's not the best title. And he took it to heart, and Bob's renamed it as well as updated some stuff as well. And great look and great title now. Very professional looking book, An Engineer's Guide to Solving Problems. So I'm not sure of the exact, the blurb. Here it is. The transition from engineering school to real world problem solver can be rough. Suddenly there's not just one correct response to a problem. There might be an infinite number of correct solutions. You bet there are, where some are simply better than others. Some problems are so layered and twisted that their solutions seem absurdly complex. There you go. Arm yourself for success with this book, and I can highly recommend it. There's Bob. G'day, Bob. Good on you, mate. Excellent. And it's $20 US retail price. You might be able to get it a bit cheaper. I don't know. Oh, if I can get a discounted link, I'll put it in down below. But good on you, Bob. This is, and he did email me the changes to it. There are some subtle changes. I think if you've already got this, you're probably, I don't know if he recommends getting the updated version or not. Anyway, it's a very good read. It's written in a style that I would write, that conversational style, as I said on the blurbs. Anyway, well worth getting if you're getting into engineering. Yeah. See, now the problem is, right, I could go and get Bob's email that he sent me, and I probably, I should have done the research before I started the mailbag, but I wing it, it's off the cuff. And yeah, well, I can go and read his email and then maybe do a retake of that one, but is it, to get the exact changes, is it worth it? No, if people are going to like the sound of the book, they're going to go check it out anyway. So, yeah, move on, because I've got a whole bunch of mailbag to get through. And prettygoodproblemsolver.com. I should go check out their website. I will actually. prettygoodproblemsolver.com. And Bob's also kindly sent me a t-shirt. Prettygoodproblemsolver.com. I love the domain name. Check it out. That is Bob's blog, and there looks like some interesting articles on there. So, yeah, all sorts of stuff. If you're into engineering, check it out. Well, of course you are. You're watching the bloody EEVblog. Anyway, go check out Bob's blog. Good on you, Bob. Thanks, mate. Okay. One mailbag item in the bag. I know that I like the ones where I know what they are, because my fear with the mailbag is that a random one. Fear with the mailbag is always that there's something in there that's really cool, and it requires me to, I don't know, install some software, learn how to use it, trial it out. Might be a demo board or something like that, and that can take hours. That can take like the rest of the day just for one item. And imagine, I might have 5 or 6 items average per mailbag, and if every one of them requires me to spend, a couple of hours figuring out the product just to get a couple of minutes footage on camera to demo it, then, well, that's why I often have to leave them for a separate time, and then they just accumulate here, and yeah, I feel bad. But anyway, so if you are going to send something in for the mailbag, then yeah, please make it as easy for me as possible to include to make content out of it. All right, because I only have a finite amount of time, because I've got to finish recording this by maybe, like I was going to send some microcurrents today. Probably won't be able to do that because I've got the mailbag. So, I've got to shoot, edit this thing and upload it before I head home at 6 or thereabouts, or before 6, like 5:30. Anyway, next up we've got Heinz Papenburg, Munster, in Germany. Awesome. Let's have a look. DHL packet, and I've marked out what it is. I can't remember. I marked it out last week, so I truly have no idea what it said on there. And hey, aha, yes, might have clued me. Hans might have clued me up on this. One of these old Sony Mavica digital cameras, and if you've ever used one of these, oh my goodness, these are actually a floppy drive camera, one of the early digital cameras. Oh, look at this, a whopping 1.5 hours battery life, 500 shots, stamina battery, and there's a floppy drive in these bloody things. How do you... hang on. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! There's a 3.5-inch floppy drive in it, and that's how it stored photos. None of these SD card rubbish, compact flash. No, 3.5-inch floppy back then. Because back, I can't remember the exact date. Has he got it on the letter? No. Anyway, found in the basement apparently. I stumbled over this one, found it so bizarre. I think you're right away. Yeah, I was actually thinking of getting these ones for a vintage teardown, and I certainly will now. I've looked at these occasionally on eBay, and yeah, these are fantastic. Optical 10 times zoom, and I did many. We used to have these at at work. These would be great for documenting things and doing documentation and stuff like that. You take a photo conveniently on a 3.5-inch floppy. That was fantastic back then. You could stick it straight in your machine, insert it into your Word document, and it was brilliant. I think it's only 1 megapixel or so. No, 2 point. No, yeah, it wouldn't be over 2. I don't think it's over 2 megapixels. So should get the specs on that. See, now I've got to go to get the specs, otherwise I sound like a dick, so I'll probably just edit out that last bit of waffle there. And what do you think the megapixel resolution of this baby is? 2 megapixels? 1 megapixel? Would you believe it's 640 by 480 VGA? Oh, fantastic. So this is truly one of the very early digital cameras. And yeah, we used these. It wasn't the exact model at work. I think we had the 1 megapixel one at work, and it was a bit thinner if I remember rightly, but this might have been one of the first generation ones. So thank you very much, Hans or Haynes, however you pronounce your name. I am sorry, I'm hopeless at pronouncing names, but that will make an excellent vintage teardown. That might be tomorrow's Teardown Tuesday. I love vintage stuff like this. I've done vintage cameras before. So that, look how thick it is. That is just enormous. Oh, that's great. All right, thanks, Hans. Yeah, some people are for and against me reading the letters on the mailbag. I still get complaints. I get complaints either way. Oh, show us the letter. We want at least a still capture so that we can read it. Well, yeah. If it's got something important, I'll read it. If not, it's just, he's just thanking me for stuff, which is fantastic. I love reading these letters, but probably not something that adds value to the video. So there you go. Awesome. Teardown Tuesday. That goes up on the teardown shelf. I'll leave the note with it so I know who to thank for that. And I will probably do that tomorrow because that's a nice, easy teardown. I love the vintage stuff. Oh, I still got that Tektronix oscilloscope up there. I was going to do that next, but no, that Mavic is tempting. So that goes in. Hang on. I need to sort piles here. I need to sort keepers and stuff that gets tossed. All right. This is interesting. I'll show this. I'll probably delete that out, actually. Now, I can't say I've had a Western Union. Is it like a telegram or something like that? I don't know. Oh, bloody address on the... I've got to stop. See, I didn't wipe out his address. Annoying. And I won't bother actually deleting that clip from the camera, because if I go into the preview to have to go into delete it, it's a pain in the ass. You've got to do the touchscreen, blah, 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 blah. And if you go in there, it upsets your exposure as well, a bug in this camera. If you go in and preview, and you go in and you review the clips, then it resets your exposure setting that you had. Horrible for something like a Fundamentals Friday, where because I've got the whiteboard, I've really got to set the manual exposure on the camera. And if I want to check to see something I've just recorded, then I've got to walk over to the camera, go into preview playback mode or whatever it is, play it back, and then when I go back into camera mode, it's reset my exposure adjustment. Bloody annoying. And then I don't get continuity in my exposure from one scene to the next. So there's a little tip, if you see an exposure change in one of my Fundamental Friday videos, it means that I've actually replayed that last clip just to check what I said. So I don't often do it because I know it's anyway, annoying. Here we go. Well, I can't say that I get one of these very often. It's a Western Union. It looks like a telegram. I don't know if it is or not. Probably not. It looks like he's manually sent it via the post. But it comes from Mario. I won't even pronounce his last name. That'll kill me. From Langley in Canada. There you go. Fantastic. So he's typed it out on a typewriter to make it look like a telegram, I guess. It's fantastic. I love it. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Doing excellent, mate. No worries. I'm an Italian 22 living in Canada since I was 15. Always loved electronics, but never seriously got into it. A few months ago, you got your ham license. Excellent. You are not planning on hasting that test anytime soon. I always watch your videos and I hope you like the fake. There you go. Fake telegram. It was officially sent as a postcard. Oh yeah, also an aircraft maintenance engineer. Not as cool as it sounds. Yeah, I can imagine. I kind of thought about that when I was very young, but no, let's not go there. And studying to become an industrial mechanic. Millwright. Oh, interesting. YouTube channel is Trombonista92, and it's Italian, and I make random how-to videos. Awesome. Thank you very much, Mario. I'll link it in. Stay epic. I will, unless I get too old and crusty, and then I won't be epic anymore. All right. Excellent. That goes in my postcard pile. I keep all my postcards. And what is this? This is quite strange. Not often I get like an official looking. Anyway, here we go. Turn the exposure off there. It's probably too dark. I've got a custom button on the back that I set for the manual exposure, so I hit that, and then there's a custom knob on the back that I set that to adjust the exposure. Because basically exposure and manual focus are the two things. The manual focus button's already on the camera, but I set the custom button on the back for the exposure. And I do constant exposure all the time when it warrants. But this one, if you're watching it later, will be manual exposure, because auto exposure, because we've got white with the brown packet. I open it up, we'll get the white envelope out and all that sort of jazz. So yeah, there's going to be varying exposure in this shot. Not Austria. Don't know why I sent you that. That crazy Aussie bloke. There you go. Australian. Beauty. Let's have a look at this. It's coming like an official looking brown paper envelope. So let's whip it out and see what we've got. What is it? A data sheet. Oh, address. What is this? European Parliament. No, it's some info politician building. I don't know. Can anyone read that? I certainly can't. Okay, this one is all in. Oh, no. No. What? This is weird. It's like somebody has subscribed me to a magazine or something. Okay, this is weird. I do have like, it's not really a letter with it. I won't show it because it's got sort of, no, I'll show it. I'll just delete any addressy looking phone numbers and like his account numbers. Somebody's actually subscribed me to a magazine, or a German magazine. It's weird. Not enough exposure. There we go, manual exposure this time. On the white page, just didn't show up enough. This is bizarre. It's like an official like letter you'd get with a subscription thing to a magazine. So I think somebody has signed me. They haven't put their name to it. There's nothing on the back. There's all sorts of German stuff on the back here. I won't, but yeah, I don't know. I think somebody has signed me up to a German building, I don't know, political building magazine or something. Okay, thanks. There's a bunch of douches in Parliament there or something like that. I don't know. Or politicians. Yeah, they're bloody politicians. Anyway, that's bizarre. Okay. Huh. Can my German audience tell me what the hell I've gotten here? That's weird. All right. That's all right. He's got a PO box on there. I can show PO boxes. Next up, we've got one from Jeff Orr, and he's in Redwood City in California. Awesome. So thank you very much. Jeff, let's open this up. That didn't do it. All right. And see what we've got. We've got a letter. Oh, another T-shirt. Beauty. You know I like T-shirt. It's a piggy bank. That's hilarious. Yahoo piggy bank. That's great. Sagan will love that. Yahoo piggy bank. Can you get it out? Oh no, it's one of those. Oh no, the snout. Okay, yeah, the snout comes out. So do pigs have snouts? I don't know. It's just a nose, I guess. What do we got? Oh, Yahoo. All right, Jeff obviously works at Yahoo, or he's been to a Yahoo thing and gotten swag. Is it small? If you're going to send me medium might probably do it, but I do prefer my shirts tight fitting. So yeah, small. I'm not a big guy, not a huge guy. And what else have we got? All right. Circuit detector. Yeah, I may have clued me up on this one. It's one of these cable tracers, I think. Microprocessor control receiver. Yeah. So yeah, you plug it into the mains. There you go. It's got one of those weird ass Yankee plugs, and you can. This will be a teardown. I think you wanted me to do a teardown. It's one of those circuit tracers. Read the note. Hi Dave, I thought I'd send you a few items for the mailbag as a way of saying thank you. Yeah, cups of bits of swag from his company, so obviously works for Yahoo, and a piggy bank for Sagan. Excellent. The nose is the cork that holds the coins in. Yeah, figured that one out. I'm smarter than your average bear. I have also included a crappy circuit tester that doesn't work very well. It's supposed to help a person identify which circuit breaker an outlet is on, but it's very imprecise. It identifies all the breakers on the same hot leg rather than just one. Yeah, what a heap of crap. Okay, maybe we do a quick crack open on this one. It's definitely not worth a dedicated teardown. All right, see, there's something like this is quite good because it's too big. See, I don't even have all my tools back in place at the moment. There we go, that'll do. No. All right. Yeah, something like this sort of thing is that I don't need to dedicate to a dedicated teardown. I can just whip it open, couple of minutes just looking at the insides. Don't really need to explain much. These make really good mailbag items, because otherwise I just, I love getting like big teardown items like that camera, but sometimes these get too much in the backlog, and I hardly ever get around to them, and that really bugs me. So yeah, this is great. All right, so let's check this. Nah, bugger it. I'm not going to waste time in a mailbag with screws and things like that. And postulating what could be inside. It's just not worth it. It's just wasting time. Mailbag videos are already too long, so I've got to be conscious of this sort of stuff. And yes, I don't peek inside before I or no, I don't peek inside when I undo the screws and then ta-da, the lid comes off, because I like to be surprised, because if I'm sure people will be able to sense in my voice or whatever if I'm not genuinely surprised. They'd probably be able to pick it, I think, because audiences are very cluey, and the human mind has a great way of oh yeah, I'm still on, just checking my live stream. Yeah, still recording, still streaming. What's going on over here? But I love their peripherals. Yeah, everyone's talking to themselves. Dropcam, Logic has never made decent webcams. Logitech's made decent webcams. It's really good. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, but Logitech, this C920 is really good. I'm very impressed. Yeah, if you're seeing any issues with it, it's got to be the Wirecast and the streaming. It's not the camera. When I actually get it live on screen in full HD, it's very good, and I like the focus on it. I mean, you know, I can really go from like a couple of centimeters away. That focus is really quick, and then it comes back. It's quicker than my Canon. It's quicker than my $1,500 Canon HFG10, for goodness sake. In terms of focusing, it's just much better. All right, let's whip this sucker open. First of all, the transmitter. Probably a bunch of through-hole stuff. Oh, geez, there's nothing in that. Oh, my goodness. It's certainly not... what on earth? There's a... Geez. Does this thing even bloody oscillate? There's a transistor in there. Unbelievable. Gotta be kidding me. Trying to get that number. Whack the macro lens on. It's just as quick as going over to the microscope. My microscope's not set up at the moment. I could use my Tagano, but then I'd have to change the video source, and it's all too much. Oh no! Got to do my tripod leg. Usually there's two settings on my tripod. That one I had it on was good for higher shots, but then I can't get down low and use my macro lens. So once I've opened products, this is as high as it'll go now on this leg setting, but it means that I can really get down with that macro lens, and I can really see what this transistor is. I just set up the shot, screw it on because I shoot all in sequence, screw the lens on, take the shot, and then remove the lens, and it works quite fine if I can get the shot on that, and it's really quite quick. So, bloody hell. No, I can't get that. Come on, focus. See, the focus is really, really dog slow on this thing. Oh, I can't even see the number. Oh, this is ridiculous. What's a KT? What's a, bloody hell, what's a KT 200E7? Anyway, it's only using 2 legs. What the? KT 200E7, I'm going to look that one up. No, couldn't find it, so I'll just say so. no idea what that transistor is there. It's marked Q, so obviously it's a transistor like KT200E7. No freaking idea, but we've got a lead and a transistor with 2 leads, and we've got ourselves a diode, a fuse, and a cap. What the? Oh, I peeked. That was bad. Just after I got telling you I didn't peek. All right. No, so I'll speculate about this as well. It's probably just talking out my ass, but give it a go. So what the hell is going on there? Is it just loading, chopping the mains, doing something? It's almost like it's just bullshit. I don't know. Anyway, oh, hopeless. Let's open this thing, and here we go. That number rubbed off. No. There we go. And this sucker is, yeah, we can just pull that out. There we go. Nothing on the back side there. There's our coil. They're using an inductor as a coil there to pick that up. And, well, let's get in there and have a look at those chips. But, geez, yeah, nothing in it. No wonder this thing, this doesn't look like a proper, you know, industrial grade tracer, that's for sure. Whack the lens back on. I've put this lens on and off thousands of times. But as you can see, it only takes a second and bang, I can get the shot, I can keep the continuity, then the edit's there, and, you know, well, the editing's easy. It's just so much better all around. LM3. Bloody hell, these are hard to see. It's not normally this bad. Got to get the right angle on that chip. Nah, I can't see it with the camera. Now I've got an LM something or other there. It's obviously an op amp. Yeah, that's most likely a scenario, just a jelly bean op amp. And we've got a 12C 508. So we've got ourselves a little pick. There we go, a little 8-pin pick. And, well, yeah, okay, it's doing something and then flashing the LED, and but there's nothing on this side which is, you know, sending out any sort of code or anything like that. So I don't know what the hell's going on there, but I don't know. Guesses in the comments. All right. It's got a pattern number on it. I'll show that. People like to circuitdetective.com pattern number. They've patented this pile of turd. Look at that. So if you want to go, I'll try, and maybe it's on Google Patents. I'll link it in if I can. But yeah, that's just, it just looks crap, really. And Jeff says it doesn't work. It's awful. And well, I'll take his word for it, because yeah, I'm getting a bad vibe here. Okay. And I've got to keep notes and things separate so I can easily include links later. There we go. And mess on the floor again. Lovely. cute. Very cute. I like it. Sagan's going to like that. That's great. All right, next. Gepetto Electronics. Next up, one from Gepetto Electronics, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Santa Clara, California, Silicon Valley. Yeah. All right, let's rip this thing open. What do we got? We've got a note. Got an envelope. Save for a future mailbag. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Secondary, another note. Let's get into the hardware. Look, what do we got? All right. Let's have a look. We've got a purple board. LC Duino buttons. LC Duino buttons. Okay. So it's buttons for some sort of LCD controller-y type thing. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a backpack. One of these LCD backpack boards that mount on a standard 16 by 2. That looks like one of the blue backlight. That looks like a blue backlight one. It's got USB power, micro USB power, and there we go. It's an LC Duino. It's not LCD Duino. It's LC Duino version 0.3. So I would presume that, and obviously the buttons. This is where the button board plugs into. So there we go. Buttons. We can do things. So I think the best thing to do is power this sucker up. I'm not even going to read the letter yet. I'm just going to power it up. All right, now I need power. Probably need permanent 5-volt power on here, so I'll have to rip it from over here. All right. Usually use this to charge my phone. Right. Pin 1. There's pin 1. Yeah, that'll do. Good enough for Australia. All right. All right, here we go. Let's power this sucker up. Will it do anything off the bat? Hunt the Wumpus? It's a game, is it? Okay. Yeah, I can use I've got my little board plugged in. Oh, it's a joystick board. Joystick, left, right, up, down, and reset. So I can. Am I able to reset? No, the reset button doesn't work. Anyway, I can use the joystick to play Hunt the Wumpus. Select. Oh, look. Oh, there we go. It's an RGB screen. That's fantastic. Shoot. I don't know. Shoot. Move. I don't know. Shoot. Move. Hunt the Wumpus. I don't know. Missed. Well, it's not it's an RGB backlight. Sorry, it's not individually RGB controllable colors. I don't know how to play Hunt the Wumpus. Of fruit. Probably should have a drink. 1:30. Haven't had lunch yet. All right. And it's from Nick from Gepetto Electronics, and there's his address. I'll link it in down below. Dear Dave, I'm sending you an LCDuino. It's a crappy name, I know, but I think it's quite useful. It's an Arduino Uno clone with the equivalent of an Adafruit RGB LCD shield built in. It came about because in all the work I've done, I've always used the I2C GPIO expander. But prototyping with a real Uno is difficult using the shield. If you use a prototype shield, then the LCD covers and buries your prototype. Okay, cool. It has a dip header for all your stuff. And yep, you can go into the details. Anyway, I'll link in the product page down below. Awesome. Open source hardware, of course. P.S. Go Cats. Is this one of these bloody American football college rah-rah? Go Cats, go Cats. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Yanks. Or if he knows that I hate actual cats. The only good cat, by the way, is one squish between the tread on your car tires. So yeah, there you go. Go Cats. Just checking. That looks hand soldered. Doesn't look reflow soldered. So thanks, Nick. That looks very useful indeed. And I love the display on that. That's really nice. I'm not sure what the total current draw is on that, but yeah, that's a really neat LCD. And as common with these LCDs, the angle of view pretty much has to be, within, I don't know, 30 degrees of bang on. You go up like that, it washes out and then inverts, and you go okay from the side, but top and bottom, whoop, yeah, they just vanish or invert pretty quickly. But apart from that, if you look straight on, these are brilliant LCDs. I love them. All right. Save for future mailbags. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh. Forgot one. And I almost forgot, Nick also included one of these LCDuino shield adapters as well. There you go. Check out his store. Okay. I need to go down here for the time being. All right. Next. Getting through these pretty quick, actually. And we've got 2 from Josip Medved. I remember the name, it's familiar. He's probably been on the blog before, so he's having another couple of sucks of the sav here. And, well, let's go. Let's rip this sucker open. Not sure why he sent 2 separately. He sent 1 and then decided, no, I'm going to send another one. Oh, there's a postcard in here. And something in a wrapper. Hi Dave, I sent you a device for your mailbag. However, first firmware revision doesn't work on Windows 7. Here is the same device but with updated firmware. Unfortunately, this one is not Australian version. I hope the resistors will work. All right, that's from Mount St Helens. When was the last time it erupted? Awesome. Everyone's hanging out for that to erupt again, aren't they? Still active. Mount St Helens, isn't it overdue? I think, something like that. Geez, wrapped well. The old DigiKey packet was chiplets. Here we go. Right, no, I think I have to open the other packet. Look at that. I don't know. Dodgy. Should I plug that into my computer? I don't know. Let's check out the other one. Look at this. Look, the rip tab doesn't work. They give you a bloody rip tab and it doesn't work. That's a piss poor design. Really, there's no like string thing in it to rip that. It's one of these plasticky envelopes. Hey, Seattle. I love Seattle. Been there. Space Needle. Been up the top. Had the lunar orbiter dessert. That was fantastic. And we have ourselves a note. We have ourselves a nice little conductive case. ESD case. Oh, fancy. Look at this. Heat shrunk before and after. Oh, yeah, I've seen the polar bear before. Yep, he has sent his stuff in before. There we go. What is it? Read the note. This could be good. Hi again, Dave. This drive, it's a USB drive, by the way. That's what this thing is, effectively. It's only 8 kilobytes in size, and you might consider it pretty much useless for data storage, but there is a story behind it. I try to encrypt my home computers, etc., etc. You never know when someone may liberate it. Here's the trick. What I needed was something that will behave as a USB drive while plugged in the computer to store passwords, to store the login passwords, but also capable of self-erasing its contents once the power was lost. After some playing around, I created just that. While the drive is not ARM, you'll see that LED and it will function just like a standard small drive. When all is set, change disk label to text ARM. From that moment on, the drive will tolerate power loss for up to 3 seconds. Interesting. Anything longer than that and it will revert to its default state, thus erasing your precious keys. Right, so if somebody buggers off with your computer, they've got to unplug the power and you lose the encryption keys to get it, to access the data. There you go. Very interesting. Check out his site. Excellent. There we go. We've got ourselves a PIC 18F26J50. Oh, bloody PIC have so many variations, more variations than you can poke a bloody crow probe at. It's ridiculous. Anyway, this is obviously a direct USB input one because there's no secondary USB thing. And yes, he did solder this, he said. And there's a little polar bear. I love the little polar bear. And there you go. Temp USB, it's called. Fantastic. that's a novel, niche little concept. If you want to have a crack at that, check out Jossip's website. Okay, that's interesting. Should I plug it in? You see, I don't know. Is it worth it? Still deciding. I've got to go over to my machine. I've got to plug it in. Yeah, all right, I'll do it. See, but now I've got to adjust the tripod leg. See, and I couldn't be bothered screen capturing. Anyway, screen capture is not set up on that PC. It's not that great on my other PC, which is in there, which is pretty new. So that was the new one, wasn't it? Ah, right. Doesn't work on Windows 7. All right. Make sure I use the right one. All right, here we go. I'm going to plug it in. Apparently, this is the one that works with Windows 7. So let's have a look. Installing device driver installed successfully. There it is. So I can just open the folder up, and yep, there it is. Not armed. Worked as a drive. So all you got to do is change the name of the thing to what was it? Armed, I think. So we can rename that. Was it armed? Armed. And did the light? I don't know. He said something about a light. I don't know. Haven't seen anything, but anyway, it's supposed to work. I take his word for it. Yeah, I'm not going to spend time reboot. Well, I can't reboot the machine because I'm streaming and recording live. So there you go. Anyway, I'll decide whether or not later I'll include that clip. May or may not, depending on its inherent value. Yeah, we're back. We're back from the future. All right. Yep. There we go. Gotta adjust the legs again. Oh, the joys of shooting video. Kind of don't mind this live thing. People watching me shoot. Like a mailbag's all right. Maybe other types of videos, tutorials. Probably not a Fundamentals Friday. Because I procrastinate too much. I sit there and rub my chin, and you know, it's just no, it's not that great. Right. Got those. Got that. It's garbage. Next. Next up, Gabrielle Galeazzi from Italy. Good on you, Gabrielle. Let's have a squiz. What we got? I hope I enjoy it. Oh, PIC 32 MX. There's something to do with a PIC 32. Don't mind the old. Oh, it's a expansion board. There you go. PIC32MX mounted on a PIC32MX adapter mounted on a breadboard. Perhaps it brings out the. Oh no, it doesn't bring out the signals to the side. So yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is there. I expected it to bring out the pins to go on like a breadboard. So I wonder what it's an adapter for. Yes, of course. About a year ago, he sent to the Mailbag the PIC Proto boarder. Yes, I remember that. This is an adapter for that. It's a 32MX adapter. Yeah, and here's the manual for it. I remember that. Oh, it's still got it there somewhere. You remember? It was a nice one with the breadboard either side. Really quite neat. And that's how it all plugs in and goes together. That's the PIC 32MX adapter. There you go. Thank you very much, Gabrielle. Check out gtronics.net. That was quick and easy. See, the whole idea of Mailbag is that people get to see random stuff. That's what people like. And people get to plug their products, rather than, I'm not going to do a whole video on that. Somebody approaches me and said, will you do a review on this little breadboard prototype system? Well, no, sorry. It's got a hard enough time making my own content, keeping up with my own content, let alone doing the product review for, every little thing that comes in. So that's great about the Mailbag, and people seem to like it. So, surprise to me, but it's really good. There we go. All right, next, second last. Holy crap. Next up, I've got one from Gary and Vicky Howie from Victoria Point Redlands in Australia, not Austria. Fantastic. Let's have a look. Nice little sticky you got there, little address label. Okay. Oh, what have I got? Another phone. Another mobile phone to take apart. I've got a whole bunch of them up there. So, yeah, that will be a vintage. Holy crap. What happened to that? That has seen better days. Wow. That's a shocker. I love it. Look, like the back case is just completely smashed off that thing. Flip phone. I love it. Hi Dave, sent you my sister's old phone. Maybe you could do a teardown. What the hell did your sister do to this thing? She got pissed off at something, obviously. I should probably tell you about myself. Excuse the handwriting. In May, we'll be getting an oscilloscope for my birthday. I've always been passionate towards electronics and wanted to thank you for the great videos. Keep up your great work. Thank you very much. Forum name, Boombrush on the forum and YouTube channel, Boombrush. Check him out. Up and comer. And that's Scott. Thank you very much. Using mum and dad's address label. Love it. Good on you, Scott. Classic. I'll add that to my list of Scott didn't say how old he was, though. Come on, I want to know how old you are. Young up-and-comer. Tell us. Oh, last one. 150. Hey, I might get time to edit the video. Might even have time to pack and ship some microcurrents. It'll only take me an hour tops to edit the video. So, you know, if I finish this in 5, yeah, I could finish this before 2. Be finished before, edit the video before 3. Bit of render. Got to fix my bloody printer. Doesn't work for some reason, so I can't print labels. Pain in the ass. Anyway, JSI logistics. Blah 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 blah. All right, not sure what's in this one. It's from Mikey Fung. I'm not sure if that's just the person at the company who sent it. Looks like it's been shipped by a company on their like a FedEx account. Usually FedEx, the courier companies will not send to PO boxes, and rightly so. They didn't. They called me up and said, "Hey, we've got this package for you. We don't deliver to PO boxes," and yep. Here we go. Oh, yes, the XMOS kit. Yep. They clued me up on this. Awesome. This will require a separate video, but one of the X-Core, we've seen these on the blog before, I think, and this is the new analog version. It's got analog functionality in it, and it's a complete kit with plug-in modules. Looks like they use a PCI, like express kind of, card edge type thing, and yeah, really quite nice. The X-Core, not just your usual, just ARM rubbish, which is so par for the course these days. So yes, I'm not sure the mount dispatched unit price 149. I'm not sure if that's the price. Let me go check on the price. It's my slice kit. Oh. I do that. Geez, I'm dumb. I didn't get the price. I went in there and I got carried away about, if you can still hear me, I get carried away about, I'm in my cubicle here. Here we go. I'll swing around. There you go. I'm in my little cubicle. Can you see me? There we go. In my little cubicle here. And I forgot to get the price, which is what I come in here for. 49 US bucks. Yep. All right. And yep, the one I've got here, the general purpose slice kit, yeah, 149 US dollars available from DigiKey and other suppliers. I'll link it in down below. So quite a reasonable price. Now, a thing about the X-Core processors, they're unlike regular micros in that they're multi-core, and they're designed to be, not only parallel processing, but deterministic in nature in terms of timing for, doing real-time tasks and stuff like that. There's the main board. Doesn't that look quite nice? And yes, PCI Express connectors on there. That's really quite neat. And yeah, their response time is like in the order of tens of nanoseconds to real-time external events. So unlike sorry, I'm just taking this apart here. It's a mixed signal source. Here we go. This is really quite neat. Oh, look at this. There we go. Look at that. Mixed signal source. That's got a little joystick. That's really quite jazzy. There's no knob on it. I want a knob. Give me a knob. There you go. Anyway, that's a is that an analog joystick, or is that a rotary encoder joystick? Anyway, that is quite nice. And these plug in. But anyway, yeah, these X-core processors, multiple cores in there. They've got DSP cores as well. I'm not sure if this particular chip on here has those DSP cores, but multiple cores, deterministic architecture. You can do stuff in real time. They're programmable in standard C/C++, I believe. And I'm not sure if the tools are, how free and available the tools are. I'm sure you can get at least a decent code size with the set here. What else have we got? Ethernet slice. There you go. So there's an Ethernet interface slice. So you plug that in. I'll get them all out in a second. I've got one of these adapters. Yeah, look, it does have an Aussie adapter. There you go. I don't mind these plug packs. I've mentioned these before, where you, instead of giving you a different plug pack for each country, you can just plug these suckers in. There we go. And we've got an Aussie adapter. Beautiful. And looks like we've got a couple of other cores and things like that. Let's have a look. But yeah, if you need to do it in a deterministic nature and operate external events real time, process real time and things like that, something like this XMOS X-Slice processor, pretty unique in that respect. I'm not sure what that's just got a switch. Is that just a XMOS link? Okay, that can link up different boards or some such. Anyway, terrific. That's a little starter kit with an Ethernet interface, a main X-Core processor, and a couple of other jazzy little add-ons. I like the joystick. Ooh, can play with that all day. And there you go, you get a little JTAG adapter. That's the JTAG 2, plugs into your USB, and that just plugs in there like that, and that's how you... No, it doesn't. What? It doesn't plug in there. That's not the JTAG interface. Well, how the hell? JTAG link. There we go. We must have to plug our JTAG link into there, and then that probably goes in there like that. Comment, maybe that's backward compatibility to some other standard JTAG tool or something like that. Not entirely sure, but anyway, yep, it does come with all you need to get up and running with XMOS. There is no disk inside, but that's okay. I'm sure you can go directly to the website and download the software. Seem to be any LEDs on this thing. That's what I'm looking for. do really like the modular interface on this thing. It's quite good, but the main board itself, I mean, yeah, it looks okay, tons of expansion, but well, what do you get on it? I mean, it's got an oscillator, but like there's no dip switches, there's no LEDs by the looks of it, just general purpose, you know, LEDs you can use for debugging or just getting a hello world blinky LED, you know, thing going. So yeah, a bit disappointed from that aspect. I don't think they've really thought about that a huge amount. Now they've obviously got these different symbols here: square, triangle, star, circle, and a compatible thing. Obviously this Ethernet board, look, it's got all 4 symbols on there, so presumably you could plug it into any one of those 4 modules. That's quite neat, but this joystick one doesn't have that thing, so presumably you could plug it into all 4, but they haven't got the same symbol on there to tell you which one to plug it into. And here we go. There we go. That and that obviously plugs in there. Plug it in here. Hope it doesn't blow up. I don't know. I'm not going to go in and Sometimes I say things and then I realize just it's incredibly dumb, and then I just press stop. Like, that was dumb. And like I was saying, I hope you can't plug this into here. And it's like, well, of course you can't. Like, that's just the off the cuff nature of this thing. My mouth is just ahead of my brain, or sometimes vice versa. So yeah, they're often not in sync. There you go. And obviously that one can only plug into there like that. It can't plug into any of the others. That's really good. And A, I guess that is for analog. So the A one plugs into there. Beautiful. SKC A16. SKC A16. SKC A16. SK1316. Oh, my printer doesn't work. Damn it. Incredibly annoying. My printer doesn't work. I'm trying to print out a page to talk about this and just little stuff like this. Bloody hell. It's just, all right. Could try call it up on, I bet you my tablet's flat. Yep, tablet's flat. You know, like, this is why shooting videos takes all day. Oh, goodness gracious. Better put that on charge, I guess. So now, what are my options? Go in and try and set up my screen capture software and do it, or fix the printer. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah, I really should need to go. Oh, they didn't include anything. There's nothing with it. It's just the kit, and you don't get the brochure. There's no nothing. Oh goodness. Oh, my camera's going to power off. There we go. I just bloody capture this screen over here. X-Core. X-Core analog slice. There we go. I just cheat. Oh no, hang on. No, I'll no. No, I'll just get a screen capture. I'll probably do it on, this was my home machine. I've changed it, so I'll just go in here and view. Oh, bloody hell. All right. Okay. See, this is what happens when you don't have everything set up. I've got to dick around to try and set up the screen capture. I've got my arm now that I had from home, but now I don't know if any of this has been set up, and I don't have my usual capture program on here, so now I've got to dick around. No, what the hell? Presentations, desktop capture, full screen. No, screw you. All right. Oh, this is ridiculous. No, I get that off. No, I do have my capture software on here. Okay, new update available. Oh, goodness. All right. Video options. Lossless codec. Blah, 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 blah. Cam Smith. Capture 70 frames per second, 25 frames per second. Yep, that's all good. Options. Record audio from microphone. You bet. Check, check, Samson mic. Okay, volume, check, 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 check. All right. Oh, no, come on. No, now it's crashed. Bloody thing's crashed. Oh, it's so much fun being a video blogger. Unbelievable. Video options. No, the codec crashed. All right, lossless codec. Choose another one. Region. Window. Select screen. All right, here we go. Check, check. Test 1, 2. Check, check. Test 1, 2. Check, check, test 1, 2, check, check, test 1, 2. All right, works. A1628. All right, let's take a look at this sucker. Here's the X-Core analog processor. This is the new one. It's got a 12-bit 1 meg sample per second analog to digital converter with 8 multiplexed input channels. So it's pretty good. And this has got 16 cores in it, as you can see. It's got JTAG debug, it's got 64K of SRAM, it's got schedulers, timers, clocks for real time. It's got hardware response ports as well, which can operate real time and independently. Fantastic. It's got built-in real-time clock, oscillator, supervisor, DC to DC power management converter, I/O, all sorts of jazz built in. Fantastic. It's got security ROM as well. Now, this is the chip which is in this $149 kit. It's in a 217 pin VGA package pane. Now it's to solder yourself, but there you go. It's the 16A128, so it's got 16 cores, 128K of SRAM, 90 I/O pins, and it does 1,000 MIPS. Fantastic. So, you know, this is a really powerful beast. It really is. There's a comprehensive range, 32-bit multi-core microcontrollers that combine, this is the analog series, by the way, this is the new one. Software programmable as familiar to any C programmer, allow you to blend control code, DSP, software-defined interfaces, integrated analog peripherals, sleep modes, all sorts of stuff. Real-time clock, 500 microwatts in sleep mode, 128 bytes of deep sleep memory, so you can just fill that up with you know, temporary data and go to sleep. Thank you very much. So yeah, 16 cores and 1,000 MIPS. Woohoo! Hardware response course, they claim, response ports, they claim 100 times faster than a regular micro is what they're talking about there. So yeah, very impressive chips for a niche application, not for your general purpose, you know, stuff, just your general purpose project or something like that. But if you have something very specific that needs a real-time response, then well worth a look. And that's done, hopefully. But then I'm using Cam Studio Recorder at the moment, and its built-in lossless codec is not compatible with Sony Movie Studio, which I used to edit. Really annoying. So I've got to then put it through Handbrake first and then load it in. I've got to get a better screen capture solution. All right, let's take a look at this sucker. Here's the X-Core analog processor. This is the new one. It's got a 12 audio works, everything's hunky-dory. So 1 meg sample. There you go. Happy with that. I just captured the full screen 1920 by 1080 full screen, and there you go. Is that it? Is that it? Mailbag. I don't need a closer on that, do I? Yeah, probably. Always got to have a closer. So thank you, XMOS, for sending that one in. That's really interesting. Hopefully I can have a play around with that if I find a suitable application for the multi-core processor on that thing. I think that's probably good value at $149, but it all depends about the software interface and how easy that is to use. Haven't tried that out yet. That would require a separate video. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed Mailbag, and this one was live. Everyone's still watching over there, and I've got my new swing monitor arm here, and audio is going to be horrible now. I've got this, which will be quite good. Hopefully I can not only use this for the microscope, it's tied into the streaming PC and stuff like that. I'm going to have multiple webcams. I'll be able to switch between them, and I'm currently streaming at 2 to 2.5 megabits per second directly onto YouTube in not full HD, but 1280 by 720. So there you go. Oh, didn't turn myself around so that everyone can see me on the live stream. Anyway, that's it. Not sure how many people were watching this. Does it say? Does it tell me? Does anyone know? No idea. Peak concurrent users, 119. I'm not sure if that's 119 users, 119 viewers. Sorry, but anyway, there you go. Hope you enjoyed Mailbag. Catch you next time. And that's it. Thanks for joining me, guys. Electron Alchemy is waving to the camera. Bye. And all right, yeah, that I really don't like the way that the YouTube Live people like chat to each other as comments in the video. So you end up with like 2,000 comments or something on a live show. Imagine if I did like a scheduled live show and invited everyone to turn up, let alone I just turned this one on random, and you know, no one knew that it was coming up and it was going live. So imagine if that happened. I mean, geez, I don't know, crazy. Anyway, there you go. So I hope the video quality, has the video and audio, how's the video and audio been, guys? I'll wait for responses. 270 over 300 was there? Oh, really? 277, right? See, I haven't opened the page. I haven't opened the live stream. Anyway, how was the audio and video quality? Was it good? Does it break up? Does it pixelate? Does it do whatever? Please give me some feedback. Like, I'm not sure how you preview stream. Oh, I can sync to the preview player. That's interesting. I haven't looked at that. Public view, live. So I don't know. How do I get to my page? I guess I could just go EEVblog, YouTube.com/EEVblog, and that will get me in live. Oh yeah, it's showing up live now. That old image live mailbag test. Oh yeah, 273 people watching. And 276. 2 thumbs down, 2 haters. All right. I'm not successful until I got haters. I don't even have speakers hooked up to this PC yet, but if I did, we get some horrible feedback like we did last time. Audio's been perfectly acceptable. Audio is poor. Okay, maybe I'm too far from the webcam. Perfectly acceptable. Quality is good. Video satisfactory. Great quality. See, it ranges from poor to great. Solid, no pixelation. Thanks from a crazy Brit in the US. What the hell are you doing in the US? Although, yeah, UK is getting pretty bad now, isn't it? Another surveillance state. Not to mention all the political correctness. Lots of Muslim stuff happening in the US, but let's not go there. I've heard some real bad political correctness there. Quality is great. Audio is poor. Yeah, all right. Well, you know, well, see, that's no. During the proper live show, what I plan to do is have my proper wireless lapel mic hooked up. This is, you know, scheduled live shows and stuff. Have my proper wireless lapel mic. That'll go into my PC, and that will be the live, and that will be the audio stream for the live thing. So it should be like absolutely first-class audio quality. At the moment, I'm just using the stereo speakers in the C920 webcam. I don't know if they're like auto gaining and stuff like that. Video 9, audio 8.5. Anyway, all right, thanks for the feedback, guys. Quality, generally, I think people think the quality is pretty good. It's got to be better than Ustream. I know I had a lot of complaints on Ustream. And the advantage with YouTube Live, as I said last time, is that the announcement automatically goes out to my 140,000 subscribers. So whereas Ustream doesn't. So I'm not making use of my Ustream audience. So unless there's an absolute showstopper, compelling reason not to use, my camera's going to turn off automatically. A compelling reason not to use YouTube, live, then I'm going to stick with it, regardless of, you know. Anyway, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. That's a complete unedited filming of a mailbag. What did it go for? 2 hours? 2 hours, almost 2 hours. There you go. Took me 2 hours to shoot that mailbag. It's 2:25. Probably half an hour to edit, at least 45 minutes maybe. I've got to eat some lunch. Then I'll upload that. Well, I need to transcode it. Then I'll upload that. That doesn't take long. It only takes 10, 15 minutes. And then I'll upload it. And 300 people. All right. Thanks for joining me, guys. It's been awesome. Yeah, granted, codfish, catfish. Yeah, Ustream. Granted, I haven't tried Ustream with my new upload connection now, so it probably is better. But YouTube has that advantage of being auto-upload to YouTube and being auto-announced to my audience, so that's a huge advantage. Like I just, I'm struggling to get 300 to my usual live shows on Ustream, and they're pre-announced like a week ahead. Whereas now I just get 300 turning up because it gets auto-announced. It's not even in the right time zone for the US, which is 30% of my audience. So I don't know. Twitch is a lot better. Yeah, well, once again, no, I think I've got a. What time you have, Dave? 2:26. There you go. You probably, that should have focused already. There we go, 2:26 on a Monday. Hasn't caught up yet, but I can. There we go. I can just go back to Wirecast. There we go. Now, there we go. 2:27 on a Monday. All right. So yeah, what is transcoding? Basically, another step after I render. After I render from my video editing software, then I what's often called transcoding, which puts it into a more compressed format for uploading onto YouTube. So I do a two-step rendering process, so to speak. One is rendering from Sony Movie Studio. I do that in full bit rate, but then I get a huge file size, like 5, 6, 7 gig, something like that, and I can't upload that to YouTube even with my new connection. It'd still take forever. So I transcode it again with a program called Handbrake, and it does X264 compression and much better for upload. Anyway, geez, I need a drink, I need some lunch, and all right, thanks guys. It's been 2 hours precisely. Catch you next time. How do I stop this thing? Hang on, I've got to stop it in YouTube first, and then I stop the stream. So here we go. Stop streaming. No, hour and 55 minutes I've been going for. See ya. Hey, hang on. I must have started the live. Must have started Wirecast 5 minutes earlier. Yes, I did. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. See you guys. What? Am I still live? An error occurred. I couldn't even stop it. I have to re-log in to YouTube? What the hell? What is this retarded rubbish? More YouTube bullshit. Yeah, I've got to have the bloody multiple freaking YouTube accounts. Are you shitting me? Yeah. I had to re-log in. Like, what? What the? That's ridiculous. Bloody God, Google Plus integration is the biggest bullshit thing ever. It just ruined everything. It's ridiculous. Multiple freaking accounts. Anyway, catch you next time. Stop streaming. Will it stop this time? Yes.